Hello, my name is W.E.B. Du Bois. I was born in 1868 from Great Barrington, Massachusetts. I am a writer, activist, poet, scholar, and more. Before I went to college, I went to Serrels High School, where I was the valedictorian. After that, I went to Fisk University from 1885 to 1888, Harvard University from 1888 to 1890, the Humboldt University of Berlin from 1892 to 1894, and Harvard College in 1895. I have a passion for writing in African American history. I am known for writing the books Black Reconstruction and The Soul of the Black Folk. The Soul of the Black Folk is known for being a cultural staple in African American history. I also wrote The Philadelphia African American, a social study, in 1899. It is the first case study of a black community in the United States. I have seen injustice amongst the African American community from the hands of America through lynching, disenfranchisement, Jim Crow segregation laws, and race riots. Booker T. Washington and I have a contrast of interest. He thinks that African Americans should accept discrimination for the time being and elevate themselves through hard work and economic gain, thus winning the respect of white people. I think the only way to change will occur is through protest. I was the founder of the Niagara Movement, an African American protest group of scholars and professionals. I am also known for being a part of the creation of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. As I have said, I love to write, so I have decided to write a short story about the life of a young African American named John, using quotes from my book. America is not another word for opportunity to all her sons, is a thought that he had all the time. How could it be, when he wasn't allowed to go places because of his race and skin color? As John grew to become an African American adult, he became educated, something his other African American peers could not. He started to have thoughts about everything around him, such as the price of culture is a lie and ignorance is a cure for nothing. John knew that America had a racism and segregation problem. He thought either America will destroy ignorance or ignorance will destroy the United States. John had a passion in writing, and he took his ideas and wrote them in the paper he made. His paper became widely successful, but he also had threats from people around the area. He decided to move to the north of the United States as racism in the South had gotten even worse. He also saw that many other African Americans were being killed or severely injured for no reason other than their skin color. He lived out the rest of his life in Harlem, New York. There he continued to use his newspaper to share opinions. He died years later after empowering African Americans who may have been in the same position as he was earlier in life.